And now here's Joan.
Linda's beautiful. Hello everyone, this is Joan Cordt for Marshalltown Today. My guests today are from the Headliner here in Marshalltown, and we're going to be doing some makeovers. We're going to start out with an accessory makeover, and I'm going to introduce my guests right now. I have Susan, who is the manager of the Headliner, and Linda, who is salon coordinator,
right,
and Tammy. Thank you for being with me today, ladies. And Susan, why don't you start out and explain what you've done to Linda's hair first of all, and then we're going to accessorize her, right?
That's right. Today we've prepared Linda's hair with some hair coloring.
Okay.
Linda has very, very light blonde hair naturally, and her hair was too light. It was too much one color. So we did a streaking technique with low lights to make darker hair so you could see the hair on her with her complexion there. We're going to be putting in a scarf first.
Okay.
And I thought you might be interested in knowing what we did to the scarf to get it there.
Okay.
This is just about a foot wide and a long, narrow scarf.
Okay.
We fold it in the middle, both of the raw edges into the middle, and then just start twisting.
Okay.
And the way we're going to do it today is to fold it in half, twist it all together, and then when I tie it around her hair, we'll slip the end through the looped end.
Okay. And here we go.
Something I'd like to mention, Joan, while Susan is putting the scarf in Linda's hair, the added fullness that you see in Linda's hair is a new cut. It's a lot of texturizing. We're taking like 2/3 of the hair out along all the strands from the scalp. And this gives us a lot fuller, airier look that's real popular now. It's a new trend.
And now teasing is back a little bit, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
They went away from that for a long time, but it helps with fullness, I think, too.
Yeah, they're not teasing it so much as they used to with
But you couldn't
real
get a comb
fix.
through it.
Right. They're teasing it to add the volume and to soften it, separate curls, things like that.
Okay.
Another thing that is really popular is to use it for a casual or for a dress-up look. It just depends on the texture and the color and where you put the hair ornament.
Okay.
This scarf, does she have enough volume on there? I can't quite see that, but we've put it in the middle so there's volume in the front and volume in the back.
Okay.
And you could go anywhere with an ornament like this. And again, if it were a satin scarf, it'd be dressy.
You want to dress it up. Okay.
But that's a real simple way to do it. A lot of ornaments right now are on headbands, and that makes it easy for the person to use, although you can't position it in many different places.
Right.
So that's one drawback, but
That's cute.
it automatically goes where most people need it for more of an asymmetrical look.
Okay.
Again, just fluffing up. We've used a lot of spray.
Okay.
To hold the hair out. And again, a contrasting color. That's something to think about when you consider the color of your hair.
It is a beautiful
and
color,
what's in the
too.
show.
It's lovely. I didn't see her hair before, but it's
I
lots of
need
highlights and things like that. Okay, now you're going to pin her.
We're just going to pull some of... Do you want to turn to the side a little? We're going to pull some of this over and use a hair ornament that's really a fancy ornament.
Oh,
I need the pin. It's more of a party look.
Okay. Gotta pin the hair up first before you put it in.
One thing with your hair ornaments is not to let yourself get restricted. I mean, the placement from putting it right in the front of the hair to a side to pulling it back, you know, and that's where you'll see some of the different placements that Susan's showing today. That it's anything goes.
It's lots of fun.
Actually, you can have a very simple outfit and wear it many different ways and change your hair ornamentation, and it changes the whole look.
There we go. Cute.
This one's especially fun.
Yeah, it is. We do all kinds of things with it. And you do shows. We were talking about that before the program started, and you do demonstrations on hair ornaments. And
Yes, we have classes and shows in the salon where we use jewelry, accessorizing clothing, and accessorizing hair with hair ornaments or with jewelry. You can use jewelry in the hair too.
Lots of new and different things to do with your hair now instead of the plain look.
Right. A favorite necklace that you have can be worked in beautifully as like in a headband, secured on the sides, things like that.
And so you have demonstration classes on all those things, so if people were
Can you
interested,
see
they
that
could.
from the front? This is a
That's a pretty
lightweight
one.
netty bow. It can be seen on the top, or you can put it really quite close to your face because it is lightweight.
You don't have so much bulk hanging down.
Right
That's
into
cute
there.
too. That's nice. Okay.
The next things that we're going to show are a more sophisticated or a smoother look.
Okay.
And we're going to need to smooth the hair down and back. Actually, I think one thing that people often misunderstand is that when you're doing some of the looks of today, you need very little curl. You do need a support system in your hair, but not a lot of curl.
Okay.
And many times we get too much curl in it, and then it really won't do what we want it to do.
And with the new sprays too, it helps, I think, with the hair, so you can work with a little bit more. And it's got a lot more thickness to it than the regular sprays that we used to use too. So.
With all the different hair accessories too, I think it's important for people to realize that this isn't something just geared for your high school, college age women. It's all ages, you know, and you'll see a difference like this. These are all real fun and casual to dressy, but you can do it with an older woman too, and they look really nice.
Okay, well, we'll keep working, and we have to take a real quick break right now, and we'll be back. Stay with us, and we'll be back after this message. We're back with Marshalltown Today. I'm Joan Cordt with my guests, Susan, Tammy, and Linda from the Headliner, and we're going to be doing some more accessorizing, right, Susan?
Yes.
Okay.
One thing that I thought people might want to know is how to use a comb. Many times a comb will lay too flat to the head. So I'm going to show you how we would make Tammy. Tammy has very fine hair, and it's not very thick. So by back combing and spraying, we get a base to stick that comb into.
Okay.
First I'll show what it would look like if we just put it in flat. And this is the typical way that most people know how to use a bow. And it's really flat. Well, that's not usually the look that they're wanting when they're using especially a lace bow or something light and airy. You don't want it flat against the head. So by back combing, we get a base to stick that comb into. And I'll spray it a little bit. I may get it caught also.
And hold that for you.
Okay, thanks. And the sprays, of course, the styling sprays that we're using today really make the hair firm. So we
Really
get that
stiffens it
volume.
up.
Right, and it
People
holds
work
it
with
right
it.
there.
Okay.
And now by putting the comb into the back combing that's in there, you'll still keep the volume out from the head and keep a...
And you still put the combs on the bow itself straight down.
Yes, one of the tricks always with a comb is to tip it back first
And then dip it down. Okay.
dip it into the hair.
Okay.
That way we've got something to work with and hold it. Then bring the hair out around. I need to see you. It's not in the right place.
She can't work without seeing what she's doing.
We're so used to using mirrors to look
sure.
into. It's hard to...
And with the monitor, it's hard to decide which side you're going to.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So she's got hair standing out in here that gives a lot better shape
Right.
than if it were just flat against her head.
Nice.
On Linda, we're going to use several different accessories. And the first one she can show you, she has in now, is a denim bow. And it, of course, goes
Match
with
your
her
dress.
denim outfit.
Right.
Yes. Very simple. We've just slicked the hair back and smoothed it under and used some bobby pins to hold the short hair in where the bow goes. One point that's really important for people to think of is they do not have to have long hair
That's what I was just going to say.
wear that look. No one knows really how long Linda's hair is because it looks slick and, and smooth in there. But as you saw in the beginning, it's all very layered and not very long at all. Even the bottom just comes to here. One thing that we're doing a lot of for prom are great big bows. We have lace bows and all sorts of things. They're just huge. And I'll show you on Linda.
Okay.
This area would be another area where you could wear the bow, or depending on the shape of the face and what looks good on the person.
Are you stuck?
Oh, maybe you
Poor Linda.
go to the prom.
Her hair there.
You could put it up on top. Of course, that always is a little girl look then. Barrettes are good also, and with a style like this, you can wear them in many different ways.
Okay.
That's an evening look. Very slick with some rhinestones. Still seeing lots and lots of rhinestones. And then we have puffy bows. Again, with this look, they can be put in many different areas. Why don't you just turn around? That one's on a comb, and of course a comb works really well then when you have that button in the back. It has a place to be secured.
Great.
And then
Oh, that's
our
a pretty
favorite one is a party bow.
Whoops.
Going to help. We're going to put this up in front. It's a much more dramatic
Goes with your earrings, too.
Yes, this one does go with your earrings.
Okay, we've got 30 seconds to show that bow. Oh, that's pretty. It's really nice. Okay, and we're going to be coming back and seeing our news team makeover. So stay with us, and we'll return after this. We're back with Marshalltown Today. I'm Joan Cordt, and we have part of our news team with us today. Susan, why don't you tell us what you've done to these gorgeous men?
Okay, well, I did not do this. Denise did this gym, and Tammy did this gym.
Okay.
What we have done here, are we going to see the before shot?
Yes, we're going to be showing a little clip of what they looked like before. So we can go to that right now, and then you can talk about their hairstyles. We're going to be showing Jim Conlin's first, so you can tell us about Jim Conlin's hair first, and then Jim Hemphill's second, and what it looked like before. You can tell us about that. Okay? About a minute, I think, about a minute's worth of explanation. Okay, tell us about what Jim looked like before, Jim Conlin. So confusing with
Jim Conlin. There's Jim Conlin.
There he is.
Obviously, it's parted in the middle. We felt that it was too long, and Tammy will tell more as she's describing his haircut. Do you want to do that right now, Tammy?
Yeah. What we found with Jim is that he's more comfortable in a little longer length, but we've needed to give him a definition to it. So what we've done is we have highlighted Jim's hair. We've taken and used a high-level tint and lightened him.
Okay.
That blends in with his natural coloring. We've given him a shorter look. We've textured out a lot of his hair so it's heavy through the front, heavier down on the high side, and then it comes in close. On the back of Jim, he's almost got two different cuts, and he's full, and then he's very tapered around the bottom part of his neck. We've changed his part. That gives him a lot more sophisticated look. And we've also reshaped his mustache. We've thinned that out, shortened it up, and changed that.
Okay, terrific. Now let's go to the clip of Jim Hemphill. There he is.
Jim's hair is extremely thick, and it's very, very dense, especially in the front, and we felt it needed to be lightened up. He likes a longer look, and so that's what we wanted to keep for him. Also, the trend in hair right now in men's hair is to have longer hair. In fact, we're seeing hair that's really long. So that's coming back. Texturing was a very important part of Jim's hair. In fact, some of the hair is actually sticking up here. We're going to show two different looks for the guys, and part of this texturing is the way that we got the second look. But it also helped this look because it made it a lot closer. We've highlighted his hair also with a high lift tint, and it's woven in, so it isn't colored all over. It's just a highlight.
Okay. Now, we'll check and see if we have enough time for you to show those changes, and you can start with Jim Conlon.
What we want to do for Jim is when he's not on the news team, he's out playing hard, and we want to give him a different look. But he's using gels now and doing a little different things. By using a styling spray, we can give Jim a little more casual, almost, I hate to say it, Playboy look.
Go ahead, sir.
By dropping his bangs, the sculpting sprays today, you can get a lot of different,
Okay.
and this gives him a little more fun look,
Okay.
not so conservative.
Great. Now, what are we doing to Jim Hemphill besides spraying him to death?
Everybody's inhaling this. We just roughed it up a little bit with some spray, taking advantage of that texturing, and he's ready to do his thing.
Be wild and woolly, huh?
Right.
Okay. Terrific. You look great, guys. Okay. We'll be back right after this. We're back with Marshalltown Today, and I'm Joan Cordt. Susan, why don't we talk a little bit more about some of the other services that you offer at the Headliner?
Okay, we are a full-service salon, and we offer children's hair care. We have a room that's especially for them called Freckles Hideout, and we have sun tanning, which is really popular right now. We have full nail care systems, 2 different systems, and we do a lot of men's and women's manicures. And we do a lot of makeup. Jane Bauer charts in the salon, does color charting.
Okay.
And then the makeup artists do the applications. And we do a lot with skincare.
Okay. And a lot with color, too.
Yeah, oh, definitely. All of the major hair color and perms.
Well, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for being with us today, Susan, and Tammy, and Linda, and Jim. And come back and see us again. Okay?
We will.
So until next time, this is Joan Cordt for Marshalltown Today.